Hi, Dr. Greg Gillum, CEO of Human Fusion, and this is part 2 of the article review, Why a One-Size-Fits-All Approach to Employee Development Does Not Work. And so in the first video, we talked about the idea of organizing each of your direct reports very thoroughly and gave you a series of questions and things to consider. So go back and watch that video if you haven't. In this one, we're going to, kind of continue that the ideas here. So the next idea is to consult and update the grid or the Word document or whatever format that you have it in. Update that every single week. Now, for Human Fusion managers who do weekly one-on-ones, this is a piece of cake. You can do this 5 minutes before your one-on-ones and really kind of update everything that's happened during that week into your current notes, and then that comes shining through during your one-on-one. Next idea is to do a deep dive on this about every 3 months, so every quarter. Now, if you're some companies are moving towards quarterly snapshots. If that's what you do, then this is ideal. This fits right in. So for each employee, what patterns are you picking up? This is where you have to engage your right brain, your strategic thinking brain, to look for patterns that you're seeing. Are there certain team members that are making strong progress? Others that might be making weak progress. So note those types of things. How are people reacting to your coaching? Do you need to change your style? Do you need more training on better coaching techniques, that kind of thing? Is there anything that you would want to change about how you're conducting your coaching sessions, your one-on-ones, your staff meetings, whatever it might be? Note differences among team members. Are there some that's stagnant? Are there some that's really struggling? How about looking at the ones that are doing really well? What are you doing right there? And then maybe any external factors that might be coming into play, like illnesses, interpersonal conflicts, things like that. All right, so that's doing the deep dive every quarter. And then finally, the last idea is that when you get to the annual performance review, it's no sweat for you because you've got all your work done prior to. So, you have all your observations, you have all of your impressions kind of laid out before you in a neatly organized package. And so instead of just kind of going through the motions and having a rote exercise of checking boxes, you can now be a much more thoughtful, much more insightful manager, and it'll take you far less time to do your performance reviews if you have it all laid out. Now, what is the big objection here? Time, right? I don't have time to do all this, but the reality is you do. And the reality is you need to make time because, again, this is your, I would say, number 2 biggest priority. Number 1 is getting results, but number 2 is a very close second, and that is getting those results through development of other people. And this is what you're doing here. So if you want to build a very exceptional, very high-performing team, you'll make the time. You're responsible for giving people the things that they need to grow and develop and to help them fulfill their potential. You'll become more skilled as a manager. They'll get better at performance. You'll get better results. They'll stick around longer, so turnover goes down, and it'll help you attract more and better talent to your team. In other words, you'll be the manager that your direct reports deserve, and you will change the current landscape around the perception that managers aren't performing well. You'll be the exception to that data rule. If you like management-related videos like this, please subscribe to Human Fusion, and we'll keep you up to date on all the latest trends that are affecting managers and management practice.